guys, it's Justine, and today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I'm going to be trying out a bunch of different products from my makeup subscription boxes from the past month. I got Ipsy, Birchbox, and Sephora Play last month, and then I also have a few makeup items that I just haven't tried yet, and so it's going to be a first impressions. I'm actually going to start off with this mask. It is a Bio Bell primer mask. My Ipsy bag actually came with two of these. I thought there was only one. And we're just gonna try it out and do a little first impressions. My friend Kristen actually gave me the idea for this video because she suggested I use this in a get ready with me. So thank you, Kristen. I will link her channel down below. That says to start with clean, dry skin, remove sheet mask from package, blah, 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 blah. Leave it on for 5 minutes, then peel off mask and rinse, then proceed to apply makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. It smells good. This is freezing. Okay, and now we just leave it on for 5 minutes. I mentioned this in the Ipsy unbagging last month, but I feel like this is really inconvenient for a makeup routine because you have to leave it on for 5 minutes. I would much rather just put on like a primer and then continue with my makeup routine. I don't want to sit here for 5 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and sit here and watch some YouTube videos and just wait for this to do its magic. Okay guys, so it's been 5 minutes and let me just say I'm a little annoyed because like I said, it's so annoying to have to wait 5 minutes to do your makeup, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. And then you have to rinse your face afterwards. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so I am back. Rinsing it off was pretty easy. I guess we'll just see how the makeup applies. I do like most Bio Bell masks, like the kind that you do before bed, after you take all your makeup off. I just think that to do a mask before your makeup is inconvenient because like usually when I'm doing my makeup, I'm in a rush. I don't have 5 minutes to spare to sit there and prime my face. So next thing I'm going to use is this IT Cosmetics CC cream. This is in the color Fair. I got this as like a freebie extra with a Macy's beauty purchase. And I'm going to use this. Oh, actually what I'm going to do is I have this Rachel Made Grapefruit Goddess chapstick that I actually got in a brunch candle box. I use this because my lips are super chapped. It just feels like a very standard run-of-the-mill chapstick, and now I'm going to do the CC cream. A lot of the times with like CC creams and BB creams, I will just use my fingers to apply them, because I feel like they blend a lot better than like a full coverage foundation would. But today I am using this blender. It is the AOA blender from Shop Miss A. I've talked about it before. It's only $1 and it's a pretty decent blender. Okay, just zoomed in a little more, and now I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, which I've heard like tons of good things about, but I just haven't tried it before. Ooh, this stuff is really thick. I probably put way too much on. Yeah, let's see if I can like... Wow, I was not expecting it to be that thick. I use the Lancome Taint Idol concealer every once in a while. I thought that concealer was thick, but this makes that seem watery. Like, that's how thick it is. Okay, and then I'm just going to use my Airspun powder. This is what I normally use. I haven't gotten powder in a subscription box in a long time. Then I'm just going to use this IT Cosmetics, what is this? Buffing foundation brush, and just put it all over my face. I'm not going to bake my under eye or anything. I feel like lately when I bake my face, it just ends up looking really cakey and powdery, and I really want to not look like my makeup looks crazy. I really don't want my makeup to look crazy, so I've been skipping the baking process and just setting my makeup normally. And then again, I haven't gotten a bronzer in a subscription box for a while, but I'm going to go ahead and use this. It's in my Z palette, but it's the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And I don't have a good bronzer brush. I'm going to use this to apply it. It's the Royal and Lanking Precision Angled Brush. I'm just going to use this to put it where I want it, and then I'll blend it out with that IT Cosmetics brush again. I actually love this brush for the nose, which I don't contour my nose all the time, but when I do, this is a good brush for that. I'm gonna take this one and just blend that out again. I feel like in my mirror, my nose looks fine, but in the camera, it looks like I didn't put enough makeup on my nose. So that's like one problem when you do your makeup on camera, is you never really know which is right. Is the mirror right? Is the camera right? A lot of the times I'll do my makeup and I'll go back to, and I'll think it's totally fine, and I'll go back to edit, and then I realize that, hey, your makeup looks freaking crazy. I'm actually gonna use this. I use it for blush, but it's a Luxie Precision Foundation brush, and I'm gonna use that again for bronzer, just because I feel like I didn't get enough right here. I'm gonna put a little, applying it pretty messily, but I'm gonna blend it with this. I really like to do a intense contour on my cheekbones. Okay, I'm gonna take the Luxie brush again for blush, and I'm going to use, I think I'm gonna use this tiny one, attempt to use this tiny one. It's the Frat Boy blush from The Balm. Did you guys know that they stopped selling The Balm cosmetics at Sephora? I was looking for a primer online the other day, and I was reading all these like reviews for like best moisturizing primers, and one of the reviews said The Balm has a really good primer for dry skin, and I go to Sephora's website and there's nothing from The Balm on their website anymore. And also, like, my local department store has significantly decreased the amount of products from The Balm that they used to sell. So like, is The Balm going out of business? I've also noticed, here, let me do my highlight first. I'm gonna use this highlight, which is also from The Balm. I just put it in my Z palette. I can't think of the name right now. Oh no, Mary Luminizer. And so I'm gonna use this little Luxie brush. This is the 249 brush. It's dual-sided. I'm gonna use this like flatter side. This is from a subscription box, and I'm gonna put my highlight on with this. Anyways, they also, there's this app called Hush, and they sell like, you might have seen some YouTubers talking about it, but they sell like copycat products. They're not quite counterfeit products, but they're like very borderline. Like, they change the product up just enough so that like big companies like, I don't know, like say Jeffree Star or something couldn't sue them, but the product looks very similar to like the name brand product. Anyways, The Balm, Hush's app does sell The Balm cosmetics, but they're not sold at a discounted price. They're sold at like full price. And so on the Hush app, there's like a bunch of like super cheap makeup, like $10 eyeshadow palettes, and then you have the normal balm palette that's like $35. And so I don't know like what's going on with that, like why it's sold on a discounted site and why it's not on Sephora, or like if it's going out of business, which if it is, it makes me really sad because I love the Balm Cosmetics. Anyways, so there's my little rant about that. And now let's do eyebrows. This I got in Ipsy a few months ago and I never got a chance to use it. It is a Bella Pierre Cosmetics Stay Put Brow Gel in the color Cardamom. And it comes with this little brush, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this little brush. I mentioned in the video that I got this in that I'm more comfortable using an angled brush, but since it's a first impressions, we're gonna go ahead and try this out. One problem that I've noticed I have is when I do my brows, lashes, and lips is when I'm filming is I always end up out of the screen, so I'm gonna try to remain in the screen. I feel like my face makeup looks weird in camera, but in real life it actually looks really good. I don't know if it's like, that's the problem with doing a like big first impressions, because like I don't know if it's the CC cream, I don't know if it's the primer mask, but maybe it looks really good actually. Okay, so this is not quite the right color. It's a little yellow toned. Ooh, a lot. In the camera it looks a lot yellow toned. I don't know if you guys have noticed if you watch like a lot of my videos regularly, but I always say like yellow or orange toned when I mean like warm toned. Then a lot of times I'll be like blue toned when I mean cool toned. Does anyone else do that? Like obviously you guys know what I mean, but it probably just sounds weird. It's not the way people usually say it. This is actually surprisingly pretty easy to apply and the application looks really nice, but this is just not my color. And also this, I'm very surprised by how this brush is. I think an angled brush, like a normal angled eyebrow brush, would still be better. But this is a lot, the brush on this is a lot better and easier to use than I thought it would be. So I'm pleasantly surprised by that. I actually do like this product. I just wish it was closer to the right color. So if you guys are curious and want a little update on my eyebrow ring, it is like taking forever to heal. And it's not infected, but it's just not healing as fast as all of my other piercings have in the past. I've had it for about a little over 2 months now. I've had it for 9 weeks now. And some websites say that it can take as little as 6 weeks to heal, and other websites say it can take months to heal. But the thing that I've been kind of worried about is that eyebrow rings have like very high rejection rates where your body just rejects the piercing and pushes it out, and I'm afraid that that's what's going on. Like I don't know how to tell if it's rejecting or if it's just taking a long time to heal. One thing I'm glad about is I'm glad that it's not infected. Knock on wood. But I just want it to heal already. Okay, so next thing, I'm gonna do eyeshadow, and I'm going to use this. Here's the screen. Okay, that's not gonna focus. Pacifica palette. This is the Beach Crystals palette, but I could not find this on their website when I was doing my Ipsy unboxing. Here's the colors. I'm gonna start off with these two, and I'm just going to place them like in my crease to like kind of jumpstart as a blending color. And again, I'm using this brush again that came in my Ipsy bag just to apply it. I'm just going to be going back and forth with these two sides to place it and blend it. So I'm sorry this isn't like a more in-depth tutorial, but you know what? I'm not very good at eyeshadow anyways, so you probably wouldn't. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I used this color right here. I might even zoom in a bit more. Okay, so my camera isn't zooming in past this point. This is I don't know why, because usually you can zoom in more. I think it's because I've like changed the settings up a little bit. And I don't usually mess with the settings at all because my camera does a pretty good job at like auto focusing and like adjusting the colors automatically. But I was just playing around with it to see if I could just make my video quality a little higher, a little better, and now it's not letting me zoom in past this point, so I'll deal with that. Like every time I turn my camera off, the settings reset, and I'm going to continue to do that. Like I don't want to permanently change the settings in case something goes wrong. But yeah, can't zoom in super on my eyeshadow, but that's it so far. Now I'm going to take this purpley shade here and just kind of blend it in with that and blend it like down onto the lid. These eyeshadows are really nice. They are like really blendable and they're really pretty. I don't use purple a lot. This darker color is a little harder to apply, like it's not as pigmented as the lighter colors are. I think I might even go in with a little bit of this rose gold color and just kind of blend that into everything. Just a tiny bit. And I'm going to take this shade and this shade for the bottom lash line. I'm just going to take the tip of this brush again. And I'm starting off with the lighter shade. I really want to start like experimenting with makeup more and getting out of my comfort zone a little more. Now I'm doing the dark shade. Because you know, most of the time I just kind of do the same. I mean, I really have like 4 different looks currently that I do. I have like my natural look, natural smoky, and those are like the 2 looks that I do the most. And then I have like a dark smoky eye and then occasionally like a red eyeshadow look. And that's really all I do, and I don't do the dark smoky eye or the red eyeshadow very often. I only do those a couple times a year. So I really just want to experiment a little more. So that is it for the eyeshadow look. Next, should I do eyeliner? I kind of don't want to do eyeliner because I don't want to mess this up. So I'm just going to go for mascara. And this is, I got this mascara in an Ipsy bag a while back. And it is the Purr Fully Charged Mascara, powered by magnetic technology. And I've been really wanting to use this for a while. I'm really curious as how this is going to turn out. Because it's, ooh, this is really watery. Because it's powered by magnetic technology. I don't know what that means. So I really like the application brush on this. It's really, it does a good job at like grabbing all of your eyelashes and separating them. It looks really nice actually. They look really long in the camera. I'm like a really bad judge of like when my eyelashes look long or like how good a mascara is doing for my eyelashes, because most of the time I wear mascara very lightly and I wear fake eyelashes. So today I'm being a little more heavy-handed than I normally would. So I can't, oh, I got a little right here. I can't necessarily tell if it's making my eyelashes look long because the mascara is really good, or if I'm just not used to being this heavy-handed with my eyelashes, because when I do wear makeup, I usually do put on falsies, but I don't wear makeup that much. I only really wear makeup like maybe 1 or 2 days a week. Which probably sounds crazy to you guys if you watch my channel, because I wear makeup in almost every video. but I just always make sure to film when my makeup's done, and sometimes I'll even do my makeup just to film a video. Like, if I'm bored one day and I feel like filming, I'll take the time, do my makeup just to film. And my husband can usually tell like when I'm gonna film a video on days like that, because, you know, it'll be like a Sunday, we'll have nothing to do that day, and all of a sudden I'll walk out of the bathroom like full face of makeup, and he'll be like, "Are you filming today?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's mostly just because I'm lazy and I don't want to, like, if I'm not going anywhere, I don't want to do my makeup if I'm not doing anything. Like, if all I'm doing that day is going to Walmart and picking my son up from school, like, I don't want to make my face look nice for that. I don't know. So there's that. I really like this mascara, actually. Like, I really, really like this mascara. Okay, so there's that. And now let's move on to lips. And I'm so excited for lips today. So in, I think, Birchbox, I got this Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the color Patina. And I think that this is such a, it's not focusing. I think this is such a pretty color. So I'm really excited to use this. And I also think that this will be a really nice color to go with this eyeshadow, because it's kind of like a purpley mauve. Okay, I'm not going to get out of frame this time like I usually do when I do my lipstick. Do you guys ever like put on liquid lipstick and it like tickles your lip? I'm having that issue right now. There, I love this. I love the application, I love the color. The only thing is Stila liquid lipsticks smell so bad. Like, I said this in the video I unboxed this in, but they smell like gasoline. That's like the closest scent that I can think of what it smells like. Like, it smells so bad, and when you're applying it, you can smell it. As soon as you stop applying it and close the bottle, you can't smell it anymore. But it just smells so bad. Like, it drives me crazy, and I have a few different Stila liquid lipsticks, and a big reason why I don't reach for them is because that scent. Like, come on. How many, like, Too Faced has chocolate scented lipsticks, Kylie Cosmetics has vanilla scented lipsticks, surely Stila can make something that doesn't smell like ass. So there's that. I kind of wanted to put gloss on it, but I actually really like it like this. I was going to use this Sephora Gel Gloss Ultra Brilliant, but I do have a few Sephora glosses, and I'll just give you my quick review of those. These are some of my favorite glosses. They're a little bit sticky, but they're not too bad. And they smell really good. They smell really good. So there's my quick little review of these, since I decided not to top my lipstick with that. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out. Okay guys, so that is it for my first impressions subscription box get ready with me. I surprisingly really liked most of the things that I tried today. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of, again, is the primer mask, but my face makeup actually looks really good. I can't attribute that to the mask or if it's the CC cream, because I used them both today. I haven't used them with products that I'm used to, but my makeup doesn't look like as cakey as usual. And I am really happy with that. I do really like the eyeshadow. I really like the lipstick minus the smell. I love the mascara. I love the eyebrow products. I wish it was just in the right color. It's a little too warm toned for me, but it's actually, the application of the eyebrow stuff was so nice. I was really surprised. But yeah, that is it for my little first impressions. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.